Tekirdağ in East Thrace is a city situated 135 kilometers from Istanbul on the European side of Türkiye. The nearest neighbouring town is Çorlu, which is 38 kilometers away. Tekirdağ is the capital city of the Tekirdağ province. With a population of around 215,000, it has a long history of occupation. Archaeological finds indicate that there have been settlements here since the Stone Ages, but the first recorded settlement of Byzanth was founded by the Thracians. Take a stroll along the seafront promenade and walk along the Rumeli Pier, or Rumeli İskelesi. Visit the Barış ve Özgürlük Parkı, Peace and Freedom Park, by the marina. There are plenty of nice cafes and restaurants along the coast road. The city has a number of good hotels, and if you're stopping here, there are a few places worth visiting. There are some lovely beaches around Tekirdağ, and the city retains its holiday atmosphere in the summer months, despite also being an agricultural and industrial hub. The town centre is busy and crowded, but the seafront area and the old houses along the cliffs are a real delight. There are several good restaurants, cafes and bars, and the seafront promenade and the park area stretch across the entire length of the town. In 1550 BC, Greeks from the island of Samos settled here and called it Rhaidestos. After falling under the control of the Romans and Byzantines, the city eventually became part of the Ottoman Empire in the 14th century and was known by the name of Rodosçuk. It wasn't until the 19th century that it became known as Tekfurda and later Tekirdağ. There is a painting museum in the city as well as a photography museum. Also, 3 mosques of particular importance are located close to each other near the city centre. The Rüstem Pasha Mosque, which was built in 1553 by the renowned architect Sinan, the Orta Mosque and the Old Mosque. This main open plan area is also home to the Merdiven Park or Staircase Park. The impressive Tekirdağ Governor's Office building can also be found here, along with a very pleasant park nearby at Zübeydiye Hanım Parkı, which is an ideal place to stop for tea or coffee. Visitors to this area will notice 3 statues with the name Kemal. Tekirdağ is known as the city of the 3 Kemals: Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the father and founder of modern Türkiye; Namık Kemal, a pioneer of Turkish nationalism; and Yahya Kemal Beyatlı, a Turkish poet, thinker, writer and politician and diplomat. Their statues can be found in this area of town, along with the impressive statue of Tekirdağ's Süleyman Pasha. The Namık Kemal House Museum is also nearby. Tekirdağ attracts many visitors from Istanbul, especially during the summer months. It is a great weekend escape for local tourists, many of whom have holiday villas along the coast or just outside of town. It's worth mentioning that the northern district of Aydoğdu, which is located outside the town, is a rather rough area. It's best to avoid it, as there's nothing there of interest to see anyway. Tekirdağ has an archaeology and ethnography museum housed in the old governor's mansion, which was built in 1928. Artifacts and stonework from the Thracian period can be found here, along with Roman and Greek exhibits. Don't miss the garden area, which features a number of ancient sarcophagi and city gravestones. Along the elevated banks of Ataturk Boulevard, there are a number of old houses and some restored Ottoman homes. Sadly, much of the old city has been replaced by modern buildings and apartments. However, if you wander around the back streets near the two museums, you'll see evidence of some of the old wooden buildings, albeit in a derelict and abandoned state. Not far away, you'll find the Rakozji Museum, or Rakoczy Musée, which is dedicated to Francis II Rakozji, 1676 to 1735, a man known for leading a failed rebellion against the Habsburg Empire. Unfortunately, the museum was closed when we visited due to annual staff holidays. The museum is actually housed in the home, or the house where he lived, for 18 years prior to his death. During the summer months, visitors can travel to the vineyards and wineries. There are also some picturesque lavender fields in Tekirdağ on the northern coast of the Marmara Sea, and several paragliding facilities. For sea and sun lovers, there is Tekirdağ Sahil with Gündal Beach and Kumbar Halk Plaja, which features a wide sandy beach, in addition to Alkaya Kumsal Beach nearby. Finally, before you leave Tekirdağ, you must try the traditional Tekirdağ köfte meatballs, which are famous and known throughout Turkey.